All of you are not abiding, hardworking people trying to do your business. We cannot be talking about foreign investors. We're local investors are not protected. We can only bring foreign investors if local investor is protected. One of the houses they destroyed ever. The man's partner with the daughter, he find the investor at his office when he was being destroyed. You think if they go back to the home again? No. They will come back. Everyone foreign investor to protect the local investor. Make the business thrive. What government is supposed to be doing here is coming to support you people. For the market to approve, not to destroy anything. You have taken all these legislators, you have taken it on, all we are feeling. Let there be peace. Let there be reconciliation. This person, let all the states of Nigeria and everywhere understand that this is time to protect businesses. This is time to support businesses. So I thank all of you what you are doing, welcoming us here and show you that we must continue until we have a new Nigeria like this. Thank you. Thank you.
He's powerless, isn't it? They demolished his own property, which he shared with his brother in Lagos. And right now, he's counting on the court to do the right thing. So he's one of the victims of whatever they are suffering or facing. But he believes that a new Nigeria is possible. And they seem to agree with him, meaning this too shall pass. Yeah, no matter how long it takes, these two shall pass. And that's one of the refuge for so many people like in Nigeria that make it look like they have been conquered. They have become so submissive and other adjectives that you think is suitable to describe the way Nigerians are or the way they react to what is going on around them, what they prioritize and stuffs like that, you know? Because when you look around and you realize that those who are wielding this power, they seem so unstoppable. They are so bad that even if a court gives judgment that they are not comfortable with, they won't obey it and there won't be any consequences. Do you get me now? It is in that Nigeria that you have all your documents, everything, and they will invalidate the documents right there in your hands. Okay? Then you go to court, and the court says, no, the property is yours with this evidence. People will still ask you to go and beg the people you took to court to obey the court judgment. Do you understand? They say, yeah, you know what we are going to do now is that I know somebody who knows somebody. We'll go and meet them. We'll try and settle and make peace so that they will know that this whole thing is not about fight. They know it's your property. They know it's your land. But what happens now is that they will go and meet them and we can sort these things. They will still go and beg. Sometimes you still have to go and give them some money, despite the court judgment in that place. I'm not saying it's all the time, but I'm saying that it is that bad because the characters are acting in a way that they are above the law. They don't need to tell you. Yeah? African Wahala. I like that. You're like, we have time. Maiyegun. So now I continue. Making me come and cook, Lord. Bless you, Baba. You are feeling really, really generous tonight, bro. And I understand what you're doing. So may God bless you very much. Nigeria is literally the bottom ranked country in life expectancy. No wonder. Worse than Chad, Sudan, and Somalia. Also the poverty capital of the world. It's worse than it has ever been today. Do you understand? The population has grown and a lot of people have been born into poverty because they have normalized them. We've normalized them for so long. The rest of the world is growing. They are growing enough to attract our young population who are escaping from Nigeria. That is the meaning of Japa. Japa. You get chance. Oh yeah, Japa. That means escape. Young people, old people, they Japa from a country that is imploding from within. And the guys who are responsible for all of this are telling themselves that they've made progress. And they have people that believe them too. You know? When I saw the part where somebody said a king, a Nigeria king, traveled abroad on student visa. Ṣó fẹ́ lọ kàwé ni? Like, but they will say, okay, maybe, is an educationist or something. Well, I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? Let's leave that. And you think that's crazy? Well, a young lady who is pretty much famous on, I believe, Instagram, I've been at TikTok. Her name is something Mandi or something. Sorry, I just grabbed the news this afternoon and it was like crazy stuff happening in a crazy place. Nigeria. Mandi Sabi, something like that. So she made a video a while back where she announced an attempt to break the world record of sleeping with 100 men in a single day. I mean, I've heard that before. I mean, if you go online, you will see some of these people who have probably attempted that online. You will see. So our own seem to have catch the attention of the young population of Nigeria, and it became a thing. Then it got more amplified when the Guinness World Record quoted her to say, sorry, we don't cover attempts or record like this. Then she said, I'm not asking you to come and cover me. I've got my people around. I will send you the address. Everybody go and buy your tickets. I will be with 100 men and all that. So the social media is kind of like, those are the things that get a lot of traction among these young people, despite everything going on around them. So I think it got more than the attention of the young people. So a particular king then announced and said he declared her wanted. She must be arrested. Anyone who is trying to attempt an abomination in his kingdom, such person must be arrested. And I think it's in Ikorodu. So they declared her wanted. So things became kind of ugly after that. So she made another video to say, no, she's not doing it. Oh, she's this or that to her life. She can't sleep. She's dying and all that. And everyone just say, that station law, go report her, right? Which means all this cry on social media no go help you. Go station, go and report yourself. And I don't know what happened this afternoon. All of this in the last 72 hours, by the way. So this afternoon, Lagos State kick against drug abuse. I'm trying to kind of bring out their acronym. So I think they are called LASCABA, something like that. They presented her as their ambassador. So trying to tell everybody that she is a drug abuser. But right now, they instead of punishing her like they did to Bobrisky, they should make her an ambassador to drug abusers. in which a government agency in Lagos presented her officially.
Expected to happen today, but as God has designed it, we're here with Mandi case, and she's actually agreed to become one of our Lascada brand ambassadors. Lascada, Lagos State Kicks Against Drug Abuse. Drugs is a pandemic that is hitting our streets. It is a pandemic that is hitting our society. It is a pandemic that is hitting our community. The government cannot fight it alone. We must work in collaboration with those that can reach as many people as possible. And we know Mandi case has a large followership, 402,000, if I remember quite clearly. And we've had conversations and we're trying to do things differently. Everybody has a past. Nobody's perfect. But again, as a brand ambassador to Lagos State Kicks Against Drug Abuse, we hope Mandi case will be able to reach the nooks and crannies, of Lagos to assist us in fighting this pandemic. So the powers conferred on me make her one of our brand ambassadors. Expected to happen today.
I will not allow you to. Help me! 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 If they carry me, they go where I don't know. Help me!
Tell me. Tell me, what are we producing and selling to other countries? Not even slippers. We eat the skin of our cows instead of turning them to beautiful bags and shoes. Eliminate that. It's a sign of poverty.
All 2022, December 2022. Japengo, Mr. Broko. Where you can go hang ball now by like this, eh? Well, sometimes I wonder why I was created a Nigerian, because something is fundamentally wrong with us. We pretend to love ourselves, but truly we hate ourselves. Well done, Maiyegun, for your work at the work. Okay, thank you. Somebody said there is nobody that can change their mind. They strongly believe that they must have been part of the Nazi soldiers that died during the Second World War. And in punishment, God recreated them in Nigeria. There's something must be wrong. People have said that, a lot of people have said that anyway, when their frustration gets to that point too, they can't understand why simple things have become so complex. Do you understand? Like, why is it so hard? Why is that one so hard? Eh? And then you realize that even when you try to see other guys and say, okay, maybe this ones will be better, even if you have your benefit of the doubt, at the end of the day, the same. You try to give the other ones benefit of the doubt, the same. But then you realize that it is not them. It is the system they have managed to entrench and sustain. If that system is gone, what is that system? The system that produces them. The system, right, that empowers them over you. Because their law says you have handed your sovereignty to them. And they could do whatever is right, whatever they think is right. They wrote a book. They called it your law. 99% of you don't even know the content of it. As well as other adjoining books, they call criminal code, this one code, that one code. They put all these things together without your consent, without your own knowledge or enlightenment, and they are guiding you with that. So if you remove that system, completely removed, and a new one that is agreed upon by everybody is put in place, and don't act like what I am saying is practically impossible. Don't say that. Okay? The fear is that if they should put the basket out there, a clearly defined referendum that says, do you want to be part of Nigeria? The fear is that there is a chance, right, that at least, not to exaggerate, 1/3 of the country will probably say they don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore. And that is something that will change the entire plan, the entire topography, the entire everything. So that's like a too much risk to take. Who is going to take it? Who is going to, you get what I mean? They make it so complex. Because what you have right now is by design. It is intentional. It is not by because they are corrupt. System that fail to punish these corrupt criminals is a system that is deliberately put in place not to punish these corrupt criminals. There is no amount of intelligence, contribution, submissions, articles, and whatever it is that you have in your head that you want to tell us. The reason why the system will be resistant to it is because it is intentionally designed to be resistant to good ideas that will purposely serve you. To serve you, they need to ask you. Do you understand that? Like, they need to ask you, how do you want to be served? How do you want to be governed? Right? And the process where you can easily have that input, and that input will count, means that you are part of it. If something is going wrong, you will be aware and you will resist. So such system is going to destroy the monopolistic system they put in place, the one that privatized the commonwealth of everybody, while they belabor you with tribal, religious, ethnic, class war. So it's nobody you bring on. As long as that criminal system is still there, they will disappoint you. They will disappoint you in a way that you will look back, and the worst one you think you are running away from will started looking good, like, oh, that was even better. The one that we thought was bad was, okay, what is now wrong with this country? We'll come back to people like us who have said it repeatedly. A system put in place intentionally to not serve you will never serve you. Even if they pretend that they are making amendment changes to make it serve you, it won't serve you. Do we say something closer to that? Yeah. But now let me check my fundraiser. So Japengo, you're the man. Thank you. Yes. So I've gotten more on my fundraiser too. So like I said, people are probably feeling generous tonight. So from here, I am now at nearly 400, which is great. So if somebody will now put £9 or $10, it will take it to 400. And that can be a mark. But everybody's going to get to the new month in the next few hours. And I know what that means. Nah. Probably will be the time that the entire account and everybody's money is like gone. So if you feel generous enough, it is safe as well. Okay. You just need that money in your bank before you can use the card on the website, right? Undume, talking about how these rogues, the moment they come from you, usually people are saying that these criminals are not imported from anywhere. They come from you. They are mostly people that have agreed with you in the past, right? That this country is not working. And because of that, they have passionately somehow, win you over. Sometimes some of you have looked at them and you have said, hey, this is the kind of people that should be representing us. Eventually, some of them ended up representing you. But the moment they gain access into where they should represent you, they switch. Why? Somebody who has been in the business for a while seems to have an idea. Listen.
The issue you raised, which was what piqued my interest, is that you were asking why Nigerians glorify corruption and celebrate those who succeed in it.
It's because, first of all, like, I'm a politician and people are expecting much from me. So they try to compare me with others that have questionable source of wealth and expect me to do the same because
so you don't have questionable wealth.
Well, I cannot I cannot evaluate myself.
Well, I mean, you can.
But
you know what are in your accounts. You know where you get your money from.
I don't think you will believe me when I tell you what is in my account. And let me take a simple bet. Give me all in your account and let me give you mine.
I like that. I might actually agree to that.
No, agree to